What's up, guys? Tyler here, gaming hard, and we're playing some fucking Dark Souls 2. Um, yes, this is, the North American beta test. I captured some footage and stuff tonight while playing the beta test, and I wanted to upload this little piece of footage here. It's about 12 minutes and 50 seconds long because this particular piece of footage has quite a bit of different stuff in it. And it's going to be the stuff you really want to see. Right here I'm leveling. We'll show you more of these stats, or I'll show you more of these stats here in just a bit. But I just basically pumped a couple points into Dex, pumped a point into Vigor, which boosts HP, and I pumped several points, 3 or 4, into Agility, which increases your evasion and just pretty much your overall movement speed. Your character can feel kind of sluggish if you don't pump some points into Agility. That right there is a merchant, and I will actually upload another video later on where we talk to her. I didn't fight a whole lot of bosses. I did get a little bit of footage of one boss, but I mainly spent time kind of switching my class and checking out all the different stuff. I played with 3 different classes during the beta. This, of course, is the Dual Swordsman. And you see we've summoned a phantom to help us out here. And we're just going to go through some of this area, Huntsman's corpse, until I die, basically. And some different things are going to happen. This is a pretty good 12 minutes of footage. Lots of good stuff going on here. So there's a dude around this corner. We both know it. Get him out of the way. Now I'm going to move real quick here and jump down because there's actually a dude shooting arrows at us from across the way here. And if you can get over here and engage him pretty quickly, you can keep him from shooting arrows at you the entire time you're doing battle with the rest of these guys, because there's quite a few dudes in this dark room. Looks like my buddy was vanquished. Try to summon a new partner. And I wasn't able to get a lot of summons. I got invaded once, which you'll soon see. And I was able to get about 3 or 4 summons throughout the whole beta. I tried to summon some red phantoms as well, people who were using the red sign soapstone, to be summoned in for some PvP, and I couldn't get any of those guys to work. Of course, the red sign summons stones, or summon signatures, were much less frequent than the white sign. I saw white signs everywhere, but about 90% of them failed. I've been invaded here. This is what's actually happened, and it automatically summoned a blue phantom to help me, which is a new feature that I've heard about from some other people. It's just like, it's crazy, man. It's like endorsing ganking. It's kind of crazy. So there was actually the invader who just dropped down behind me there, and I actually missed him. I ran back around just in time to get the killing blow. So the red phantom vanquished. My blue phantom buddy here, we're going to give him a wave. He's going to return home. Pretty cool stuff. I picked up that amber herb. I actually didn't get to look at that and see exactly what that did. And we actually need to go back up this ladder over here. This is actually somebody using the small white sign soapstone. And I guess they have a shorter time in your world. And instead of saying summoning phantom, it says summon shade. So I guess his time in our world would have been more limited. Or maybe he comes in with HP, or less HP. I'm not exactly sure how that works. I wasn't able to get any shades summoned into my game during the beta. It also seems like you have to cycle through more items than are just the 5 that are in your quick use slot. It's kind of weird. This guy's out here. Okay, so what we're going to pick up here, actually, there's an item right here. And, this is the only ring that I found, Ring of War. And what it does is it boosts physical defense. I'll go ahead and put the description here up on the screen. It's too really small for me to read it in my little window I'm doing my narration in, so feel free to pause and read it yourself. But it was pretty cool. It was like, most people actually didn't want to accept the ring because that meant that they would be sent to die on the front lines in battle. Here, right here, you've got your classic From Software, excellent level design. Kick this tree down to do a shortcut back across to where we just came from, which is just awesome. That was probably one of my most gratifying moments in the beta, was kicking that tree down. I was like, hell yeah. They still got it. So sitting back down at a bonfire here, let's check this stuff out, guys. Vigor increases HP. Endurance increases stamina. Vitality increases your equip load. Attunement is how many spells you can attune, and now it's also you increase your spell casting speed. It's no longer tied to dexterity. Other than that, pretty standard fare. Of course, you have the agility, which increases your overall movement speed and the speed in which you perform certain actions. The rest of it's pretty standard. Intelligence, faith, strength, all that good stuff. We have a new defense, dark defense, and you have a dark attack, and it also looks like they've split physical damage into 2 categories. Physical damage from strength and physical damage from dex. So anyway, there's some of the stats for you. The 2 new stats, of course, agility and vigor. And they've changed up how vitality works. Now instead of your equip load being tied to endurance, it is now tied to vitality. And vitality no longer increases your HP, instead it is the bigger stat. So pretty cool stuff there. I'm glad they changed it up some. Give us some new stuff to learn. They went back to that symbol system to where you have to click help there in order to see actually the name of each stat and what it does. So we will no doubt be memorizing those symbols just like we had to back in the day in Demon Souls. If you guys noticed there was a new backstab animation. Backstabs are quite different, as are parries. Parries seem to knock enemies down on their back. Backstabs, it did a really cool backstab with the spear, which I'll upload some of my time with the soldier class later, and you'll get to see some of those backstabs with the spear. They're pretty fucking sick. The thing about the Dual Swordsman, you know, is he has no shield. He has no way to block. If you tap L1 or even L2, it's, you know, a striking animation. He does, you know, striking with both L1 and R1, so there is no blocking when you are a Dual Swordsman. It's all evasion. And you see me trying to get some summons here. So I know there's some pretty big enemies over the hill here. And these guys were pretty hardcore. Although in time, I got better with them. The Dual Swordsman also has a big-ass sword with him on this build. And a little shield, kind of reminds me of the target shield. I actually didn't look at the title of it. It could actually be the target shield. I don't know. I'm not sure, though. I did pick up a Zweihander during the beta. Pretty excited to see that weapon's making a return. And what I'm trying to do is get a backstab on these guys. This guy, man, these guys are tough to get a backstab in on. You have to be standing in, like, the perfect position to get a backstab in on them. Anyway, I will leave you with my little fail here. This is all I'm going to upload for right now. Some more stuff probably coming soon. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. As always, have a good one. Keep on gaming hard.